final topic, and we're going to wrap up in just a couple of minutes. But you were born in Somalia. As you know, I've publicly called on the Trump administration to recognize Somaliland as a separate and independent nation. Tell our viewers what you think about that, and if you think that makes sense, tell them why.
I think we should reward Somaliland for what they have achieved. They have been, since 1960, the former dictatorial government, Siad Barre, they were massacred. They were lured into becoming part of Somalia. They became part of Somalia, and they have come to live to regret it. But at the moment, very quickly, they are the only viable nation state. They have a homogeneous population. They speak one language, and there is a narrative of national identity, of common suffering, but also common survival. You know, as a Somali, I will tell you something. I'm an American, but born in Somalia. I will say that one of the things that we Somalis excel at is in vengeance. But the leadership of Somaliland have decided after 1991 that they were not going to channel the energy of their population into vengeance, but into building what is a nation. And they are economically violent. I think they may have oil and gas. I think that they could be a strategic partner. I admire them.
And they want to stand with America. They are standing up courageously with the United States. So it is in our national interest to recognize Somaliland. Amen. To have a major ally on the Horn of Africa that is standing with us. That's significant. And look, I am someone who is very much America first. We should be putting American national security interests first, and recognizing Somaliland enhances those interests.
Absolutely. They are absolutely on the same page as us. And also they have recognized Israel. They have defined a defined territory. They have a permanent population. They issue passports. But the most important thing is that they hold elections, one man, one vote, for president, for parliament, and local elections. And you can come and survey those and see that they are actually in some ways better than our American elections. And so I think Somaliland should be rewarded for the fact that they have built a nation. They do not rely on development aid. They never relied on U.S. aid. So please liberate them from what is Somalia, Mogadishu, which is just a broken jihadi place.
Well, Ayaan, thank you for taking the time. Thank you for joining us. I think this has been a very informative podcast. I think our listeners are really going to get a lot out of it. Let me encourage our listeners, share this podcast. If you want your friends, your family to understand the threat of political Islam, what it means, what it's meant in